All right. So up next here is this conversation of CARLEE Russell. CARLEE Russell. So we've got a video here of what is the sentencing of CARLEE Russell. Let's check out this caption here. This is CARLEE Russell, and the caption reads, CARLEE Russell appears in Jefferson County courtroom today, Thursday afternoon, 8 months after she vanished from the side of the Interstate 459 and sparked a nationwide panic, and asked for mercy as she entered guilty plea to 2 misdemeanors. Guys, I kid you not. CARLEE Russell, when you look at this chick and you know absolutely nothing about her, I remember actually supporting the whole search and rescue thing. I saw this and I saw the face. I said, oh man, poor lady. No one wants anybody to be kidnapped. I don't want women out here who look innocent and you know, I'll be honest with you. If I hear that you were messing around with people who are involved in criminal activity and hanging around that 24/7 and all of a sudden something bad happens to you, I feel bad, but it's also like, what were you doing hanging around that group of people? Like, we've got to learn to understand that our actions have consequences to an extent. But this was different. I remember seeing this and I liked the post. I commented something like, oh, this is terrible. I hope they find her, etc. She had everybody out here feeling bad for her. And she also had people feeling bad for her here in this courtroom, as we are about to see. I want to show you guys right now the power of the female tear. The power of tears. When a woman cries. Let's check it out.
As to the misdemeanor offense of making a false police report, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And in CC 23-889, as to the misdemeanor offense of making a false police report, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Are you satisfied that your attorneys, Mr. Emery Anthony, Richard Jaffe, and Lucky Milad,
Yes, sir.
are good and competent attorneys and have represented you well?
Yes, sir.
Are you satisfied with the plea agreements in these cases?
Yes, sir.
You're pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
Well, I find that your plea was made knowingly and voluntarily, and based on your plea, I find you guilty. Before sentencing, first, is there anything that the Attorney General's office would like to add?
First of all, this case has always been about respect for law enforcement and respect for this community as a whole. Ms. Russell faked a kidnapping, duped the community, and contrived this situation. We still, Judge, don't know to this day where she was, how she got there, what she was doing, and with whom she was doing it with. It is.
This chick said where she was, what she was doing, and who she was doing it with. Tell me that doesn't sound like she's basically saying we don't know who was clapping those cheeks while we were over here crying for you. And look at this woman's face, bro. Look at that face right there. That's the look your girl gives you when she starts losing an argument. Let's keep watching.
It is our contention that she should get some jail time. I understand that it's a misdemeanor. I do. But because of the effect that it has had on law enforcement as well as on the community, we feel even if it's weekends in jail or...
I don't know, man. It's just pulling on my heartstrings. How you guys doing? Don't send her to jail.
Nights in jail, but some sort of incarceration is warranted in this case.
Your Honor, I want to genuinely apologize for my actions and the resulting negative impact inflicted onto others.
Where are the tears, though? That's all I'm going to say. Where are the tears? Man, women can be so skillful with that fake crying. And guys just fall for that.
I made a grave mistake while trying to fight through various emotional issues and stress. I am extremely remorseful for the panic, fear, and various range of negative emotions that were experienced across the nation. I want to specifically acknowledge and take accountability for the pain and embarrassment that I inflicted upon my family, my church family, friends, neighbors, community, and all of those who were directly involved in search efforts for me.
She's sniffling. Not one teardrop. I don't see snot coming out. We need snot. We need tears. Give us that Viola Davis cry.
I also extend my sincerest apologies to the Hoover Police Department and every other law enforcement agency and personnel for the position that I put them in and for the resources used. I absolutely regret my decision and in hindsight wish that I had cried for help in a totally different manner. My prayer is that I will be extended grace and given the opportunity to redeem who I truly am and restore the positively esteemed character that I have worked so hard to attain for the 25 years of my life prior to this incident. I wholeheartedly can say that I've never had any malicious intent to hurt anyone. And I pray that you will feel my sincerity and that as I prepare to pick up the pieces and go on to restore my life, that you will witness the fruition of grace.
What you did was you wasted a lot of government resources, and you're going to pay for that. We need to reserve our jails for people who are genuinely a threat to the community. Although we're very upset about what you've done, you're not a threat to the community. I'm not going to treat you any differently than I would treat any other first-time, nonviolent misdemeanor offender. Accordingly, it is the judgment and sentence of this court that you're sentenced in each of these cases to 6 months in the county jail. These sentences are consecutive with each other, and these sentences are suspended. You're placed on probation for 12 months, supervised probation. It's a condition of your probation that you pay full amount of restitution, which is $17,974.88 paid to the city of Hoover. I'm also sentencing you to serve, and this is a condition of your probation, 100 hours of community service. I understand that you're currently getting mental health counseling, is that right?
Yes, sir.
It is a condition at this point of your probation that you continue getting mental health counseling, and I'd like to see some proof that you're getting that counseling when we come back.
I didn't hear anything about coffee. She's not going to make it. Let's check out these comments. Now, what I want you guys to see here, which I'm about to compare and contrast, are the comments when they see the fake crying versus when it's just them reporting the news, right? The power of the female tears. This first comment says, "We forgive you, CARLEE. Get better." Somebody else here says, "The embarrassment and the fine is enough. Bless her heart." Here's another comment that says, with the praying hands, "Judge made the right decision. Get better, CARLEE." Somebody else who says she was remorseful. "I prayed for her mental health." Another comment here says, "I only hurt for Ania's mother. Can't believe they took her mom through that after what happened to her daughter." Here's somebody else who says, "Let's wrap our arms around this young lady." Oh, man. Somebody else here responded back. Another chick agreed. She was crying out for help and unfortunately went about it the wrong way. Bless her. Somebody else here added, "Her eyes are dry." Now, listen. Do you think, and this is just me making the point that, you know, the women crying is just a powerful thing for society. Do you think if you were a man over here crying tears of Jesse Smollett got on the stand and started boo-hooing, that people would be like, let's comfort him and hold hands and whatever? Nah. You could say, though, that Jesse Smollett also didn't take accountability. But, again, there's also a lack of proof there in his situation. But at the end of the day, in this world where people like to pretend like men and women are equal, and don't believe it, bro. Men and women are very different, and you get treated differently. Do not believe the hype. Now, here's the contrast. Here's just the post with her face on the shade room. It says, "Breaking CARLEE also placed on 12-month supervision, probation, after pleading guilty in kidnapping hoax. Judge says it would be a waste of government resources to put you in jail." Check out these comments. Top comment here, Spiritual Word says, "Lock her up." Somebody else who says, "When the jail don't want you, you know you're the problem." Here's somebody else who says, "Sometimes my mama used to say, I ain't even gonna whoop you, because this situation whooped you enough." Wow, I see what she talking about here. Somebody else says, "Damn, even the judge system rejected her." Somebody else who says, "I'm still stuck on just lying for no reason," with the crying emojis. Like she really made all that up. OMG. We were searching the woods for the baby and everything. What the F? Hey, there's more here. No, there's more. Let's go down. This next comment says, LOL, I'm happy to see a black woman get white privilege. Somebody else here says she should be embarrassed for the rest of her time here on earth. Kidnapping hoax is crazy. Somebody else here added she don't need jail time. She needs couch time with a therapist, etc. That's that. What do you guys think of this CARLEE Russell situation and how it turned out? Listen, guys, that's everything we have so far to talk about on today's episode of What's Brewing. Of course, I'm curious to know your thoughts. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. I appreciate you. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.